Welcome back to Car Auto Tune-Up. We're taking a deep dive into one of the most exciting performance SUVs of the year. This is new 2026 Porsche Cayenne GTS is all about sharper design, more aggressive performance, and a drive character that continues to blur the line between luxury family SUV and track-ready machine. So buckle in as we explore every detail of the latest Cayenne GTS, from its exterior evolution to its redesigned interior, its thrilling performance upgrades, pricing expectations, and everything in between. This is the kind of vehicle that reminds you why Porsche still dominates the world of performance SUVs. The first thing you notice as you walk up to the 2026 Cayenne GTS is how muscular and assertive its presence has become. Porsche didn't reinvent the design for the sake of change. Instead, they refined it with precision. The front fascia has a wider stance, deeper air intakes, and a more sculpted lower bumper that signals its GTS identity instantly. The Matrix-LED headlights carry Porsche's new signature 4-point design, slimmer and sharper than before, with lighting animations that make the SUV feel alive when you approach it. The hood lines carve through the front end with a sense of motion, almost like the Cayenne is already preparing to launch forward even while parked. From the side, the GTS carries a perfect balance of athletic proportions and luxury presence. The wheel arches are slightly flared, giving the SUV a planted, confident posture. Porsche offers new GTS-specific 21-inch and 22-inch lightweight wheels that not only look incredible but are engineered to reduce unsprung mass for better handling. The roofline has the same familiar Porsche flow, but the new side skirts and darker exterior accents add aggression without going over the top. Blacked-out window trim, door moldings, and GTS badging complete the stealthy, performance-focused look that fans love about this trim. As you move to the rear, the 2026 Cayenne GTS becomes even more expressive. A new full-width LED light bar stretches across the back with updated 3D graphics, giving it a futuristic and premium look at night. The roof spoiler is slightly larger to improve downforce, while the rear bumper has been reshaped for better airflow. But the star of the show here is the quad exhaust system. Porsche equips the GTS with black sports exhaust pipes that deliver that iconic GTS sound: a deep, throaty, aggressive, and unmistakably Porsche. Every startup and every acceleration reminds you that this SUV is just as emotional as it is functional. Step inside. Opening the door reveals an interior that feels like a cockpit designed for both comfort and performance. Porsche continued the digital transformation with a fully modern driver-focused layout. The 12.6-inch curved digital instrument display offers crystal-clear graphics in customizable modes, giving the driver total control over how information is displayed. The central 12.3-inch infotainment screen features Porsche's latest operating system with faster responses, easier navigation, and more intuitive smartphone integration. Optionally, there's also a passenger display hidden behind a special privacy filter, allowing the passenger to stream video or control navigation without distracting the driver. What immediately stands out, though, are the materials. This is where Porsche separates itself from many competitors. The 2026 Cayenne GTS interior is built with a perfect blend of leather, Racetech suede, brushed aluminum, and GTS-exclusive accents in Carmine Red or Chalk. The GTS sport seats hug you tightly but comfortably, keeping you secure during spirited driving. The steering wheel is perfectly contoured with tactile metal paddle shifters that feel mechanical and satisfying. Everything you touch at the dash, door panels, console feels premium, intentional, and crafted. Porsche knows that luxury is not just about appearance, it's about sensation. The rear seats are spacious, especially for a high-performance SUV. Porsche optimized the seating position for comfort on long drives, while still giving passengers a sporty environment with sculpted seats and high-quality materials. Rear passengers also get independent climate controls, USB-C ports, and optional rear entertainment displays. Cargo space remains generous, making the Cayenne GTS versatile enough for families, road trips, and daily life without sacrificing its performance personality. Of course, performance is where the GTS badge earns its reputation. Under the hood of the 2026 Cayenne GTS is a 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8, tuned specifically for this trim. It produces around 500 horsepower and more than 550 pounds-feet of torque, giving the SUV explosive acceleration and a top speed that pushes well beyond expectations for a vehicle of this size. Porsche's engineers worked extensively on throttle response, turbo tuning, and exhaust calibration to give the GTS a more aggressive and immediate feel compared to the regular Cayenne S. The 8-speed Tiptronic S transmission has been refined for quicker shifts, better predictability, and more engaging manual control. Porsche also retuned the adaptive air suspension to sit slightly lower than the standard Cayenne, providing sharper handling, reduced body roll, and that connected road feel that enthusiasts crave. The GTS also receives larger brakes, performance tires, and optional rear-axle steering, which dramatically improves agility at low speeds and stability at high speeds. Driving the 2026 Cayenne GTS feels like a perfect blend of power and control. The throttle response is instant, the V8 soundtrack is addictive, and the steering precision is something Porsche has mastered. You feel the weight, but not in a negative way. It feels planted, solid, and confident. Whether you're cruising on a highway, carving through mountain roads, or navigating tight city streets, the Cayenne GTS feels like a machine that always has more capability than you ask from it. Now let's talk pricing. Porsche GTS models typically sit in the performance sweet spot, and the 2026 Cayenne GTS continues that philosophy. Expect pricing to start around $130,000, with higher trims and options pushing it closer to $150,000 when fully equipped. Porsche is known for offering a long list of optional upgrades from interior finishes to carbon ceramic brakes and panoramic roof systems. This means buyers can tailor the SUV exactly to their taste, but it also means pricing can climb quickly. Still, for those seeking a high-performance luxury SUV with world-class engineering, the Cayenne GTS delivers exceptional value for the level of capability it offers. As we wrap up this in-depth review, the 2026 Porsche Cayenne GTS stands out as one of the most compelling performance SUVs of the year. It combines a commanding exterior presence, an interior that feels both luxurious and athletic, and performance that goes far beyond what most SUVs can deliver. Porsche has once again refined the Cayenne formula, making the GTS model the perfect middle ground between the standard Cayenne and the top-tier turbo models. It's an SUV that excites you every time you start it, every time you accelerate, and every time you take it on a winding road. If you're looking for a luxury SUV that doesn't just transport you but thrills you, the 2026 Cayenne GTS earns its spot at the top of the list. It's powerful, beautifully built, and engineered with the precision only Porsche can deliver. Thanks for watching Car Auto Tune-Up. If you enjoyed this deep review of the 2026 Porsche Cayenne GTS, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss our latest uploads. More future car reviews, comparisons, and automotive breakdowns are coming your way. Until next time, drive safe and stay tuned for more automotive excitement.